ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरे प्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णा प्रेम प्रदायिने कृष्णाय कृष्णा चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थसुभिज्यस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदायादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। स्वस्ति अस्तु विश्वस्य खलः प्रसीदतां ध्यायन्तु भूतानि शिवं मिथो धिया। मनश्च भद्रं भजतादधोक्षजे आवेश्यतां नो मतिरप्यहेतुकी। Reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 35, verse number 20 and 21. This is continuation of Yugal Geet. कुन्ददाम कृत कौतुक वेशो गोप गोधन वृतो यमुनायां नन्दसूनुरनघे तव वत्सो नर्मदः प्रणयिनां विजहार। मन्दवायुरुपवातिनुकूलं मानयन् मलयजस्पर्शेन वन्दितस्तम्पदेवगणाये वाद्यगीतबलिभिः परिबभ्रुः। So gopis are speaking to Sri Yashoda Mataji. Nanda Sunur Anghetal Vatso. So Nanda Sunu means son of Nanda Maharaj, which also signifies that he is bliss personified, and he is your son also, because the Vatsa also means son. Vatsa means calf, but Vatsa is also used for human child out of affection. So he is son of Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. And he is Narmada Pranayinam Vijahara. So he is giving happiness to those who love, and he is having a very Kautuka Vesha. So Kautuka means jovial dress. Kunda Damakriti, he has garland of kunda flowers tied on his head. And Gopa Godhana Vrito Yamunayam. He is on the bank of Yamuna and playing there Vijahara, surrounded by cowherd boys and the cows. So this is how he is. And there is a very nice breeze which is blowing. It is not very slow, not very fast, but going at a very slow speed. Mandavayur Upavati Anukulam. So if it is not very fast, you may feel hot. If it is too strong wind, then also it is maybe disturbing. So it is just very slow breeze and very favorable. Why? Because it is respecting Krishna. Manayan Malayaj Sparshena. So it's giving the touch, and the wind touch is just like if this wind is coming from the Malaya mountain. Malaya mountain is in Malaysia. Yeah? That's why it is called Malaysia. So Malaya is a mountain where sandalwood grows, and the breeze which comes from there is supposed to be cooling. So therefore the meaning is that it is cool and fragrant. The Malaya's wind is cooling and also it is fragrant. So therefore it is like that, Malayas, because there is no Malaya mountain here, there are no sandalwood trees. You can see them in South India, but not in Vrindavan. But still the fragrance is something like that. And he is being worshipped, praised. Vandinastam Upadevagana, the Upadevas. Upadevas are all these Gandharvas, Kinnaras, etc. They are called Upadeva, secondary Deva. Like you have Rashtrapati, President, and Uparashtrapati, Vice President. So they are Devas and Upadevas. So they are good at theology. They are good at singing, reciting. So they are praising him. So Vandinastam Upadevaganaye Vadya Gita Balibhi Paribhavru. So they are singing with instruments and also vocal music. Vadya is instrument and Gita. So this is their offerings to Krishna. Bali means offering. They are making an offering to him, and in this way they are serving Krishna. So this is being described to Yashoda, because Yashoda was eager to see Krishna and why he is not coming. Earlier also it was said that she was waiting. So now they are giving the reason why he is not coming. That because he has also other people who want to see him. So he is getting delayed. Besides that, he is playing. So let's read the commentary. Atha Vajeshwari Sadanam Gata Gopyastama Prahanne Saputra Agaman Vilambena Vikshubhyanti Tad Vilamba Karanoktya Santvayanti. So the gopis, they have come to the house of Yashoda in the evening, afternoon. And Yashoda Mata is very much disturbed because Krishna has not come. Why is delaying? They wait for him. Of course, during the daytime they know he's not coming now, but once it's in the afternoon, then they start waiting. When is he coming? When is he coming? So she is very vikshubdha or disturbed. And these gopis who have come there, they are trying to console him. They are giving solace to him by reciting these slokas. Kunda Dama iti. Yugalatrayena iti Vaishnav Toshni. According to Vaishnav Toshni, these 6 slokas are spoken to Yashoda just to keep her pacified. Yamunayam Paryatan Shramopshanti Artham. So why is on the bank of Yamuna? That they are playing. When you play in the daytime, in the evening you are coming home. So at home there is no bathroom. Like now you come here, you have bathroom, you have tap, water, shower. There's nothing like that. You have to go to the river or a pond to take bath. At house you can get only drinking water. So therefore before coming they take bath in the river, then dressed up. So that is the Kautuka Vesha. So now all the cows also, if the cows come home, where will they drink water if they are thirsty? They also need to drink. Where will you bring so much water for them to drink? So they have to drink before they come, and in the morning when they go, then they drink. So you don't have to worry about feeding them water when they come. So therefore they are on the bank of Yamuna. This is how in the olden days those people who took cows etc. for grazing, so they have to make sure that they drink water before they return to the village. Because in the village they won't get water. So that's why it says Gopa Godhana Vrito Yamunayam. So Gopa, cows, cowherd people, the boys, his friends, and also the cows, both are at the bank of Yamuna. And they're also drink water and also take a dip, freshen yourself, then you're ready for dinner. So therefore it is described here that they are dressed up, Kautaka Vesha, Kunda. It is not said here that they took bath in the river, but it is understood. So Narmada, he is also joking with them, playing with them. Go into the river, then you play there. Become fresh, throw some water here, there. So Pranayinam Vijahara. And thus he is playing with them. So that's what is described here. Shrama Upshanti Artham Tatra Snatva Tattate Upavishya. So he was tired, and then he went and took a dip in the river to become fresh. If you are tired, you take bath, you become fresh. So that's what they did. And after taking bath, they are sitting on the bank where the nice cool breeze is blowing. So how did gopis see this? Did they see that? They are not there. They are many miles away from here. So how did they see it? That he is sitting there, is taking bath. Or the commentator also is seeing, because it is not there in the sloka. So gopis are seeing, or the commentator is seeing, or both are seeing. So Kautuka Vyanjaka Vesha. So his Vesha is like Kautuki. Kautuki means jovial, like a player. What you call dandy in English, right? This is the dandy dress. So he is dressed like a dandy. So Paramotkanthya milishyata swabandhun sukhaitum kriktva. And with eagerness he is meeting with his friends and he is making them happy, talking to them, joking with them. Because they love him, he also loves them. So both feel happy. This is the pleasure of life. People go for picnic, and at the picnic spot also they have fight. Right? People go there also they have problems. They cannot enjoy the picnic also. Krishna goes to picnic every day, and every day he enjoys with his friends there. So this is the fun. This fight is called Lila. So yada vijahara pada viharanam chakar. So then they are taking a stroll on the bank on the river. So vihara, here it is vijahara. Same dhatu. Ahar, vihar, parihar, samhar. Many words come from this Hri dhatu. So here is vijahara. Vijahara also means remove, take away. So here it says Pad Viharanam, moving, walking on foot. That's what they did. Then he describes, so generally there is always a description of the playing of flute. Here there is no mention, and after that the second sloka describes the effect of that flute. Here it is not mentioned, but still there is a description of the devas. So tada mandavayur upavati tiyanvaya. So at that time slow breeze is blowing on the bank of Yamuna. Pranayinam vayasyanam narmadah parasparam hasopvasam dyati khandayati dadati taichit. So pranayinam narmadah. So narma means joking. Has upahas. Hasa means laughing, upahasa means ridiculing. So he is doing this to them. They are laughing and also making fun of each other. That is also enjoying. So there are two meanings of narmada here. One is to give narma, to give joy. Other is to destroy joy. So da means dadati, da means also do avkhandane dhatu is there, dyati. So when you are laughing, then that is you are giving happiness. When you are ridiculing, then you are destroying. So therefore he is both narmada, he is doing both. That's why he says hasa, upahasa. He is giving it to them. Anaghe, so Yashoda is called here as Anagha. Agha means sin. Anagha means sinless. So he is saying that you are sinless, that's why you have a son like that. If somebody is sinful, they cannot get a son like Krishna. You get good son by good karma. Otherwise not. So therefore she is called here as Anaghe. Iti tat praktanam arvachinam vakimapi agham nasti. So he says that you do not have any past or present sin in your life. That's why you have a son like that. Yatah putra anishtam syat tat kimiti. So therefore there is no possibility that anything wrong can happen to your son. So that is the implication, because he is worried. This is the nature of love, that anishta shankini bandhu hridayani bhavanti. Saying in Sanskrit that people who love you, then they become anxious. If you go away and you don't come in time, then they get worried, what happened, why he's not here. Or she is not here, she was supposed to be here, now what happened on the way, some accident happened. So these kind of thoughts come out of affection. So Yashoda is also worrying like that. Especially in case of Krishna, all the time some demons were coming, disturbing. So many people came and tried to kill him. So she was also having anxiety. That's why he is not here now. It's already, sun is going down, or sun has reached here. Previously there was no watches, so they will see time by the position of the sun, how long is the shadow of the tree or something in the house. By that they know that what is the time. So why is not here? Therefore they are saying that do not worry, you are anagha, nothing can happen. Tat kimiti kinchid vilam matrenaiva asuradi hetukam tad anishtam sankase iti bhava. So why they are saying it? Because even if there is a little delay, then Mother Yashoda becomes anxious, anishta shanka, that why is not here? Some asura has come, or somebody else has come to disturb. So that's how mother thinks. Mother is very anxious about the son or the child. So then they are trying to pacify her by calling her anaghi, that is the sense. Yato nandasya punya vachromanittvena prasiddhasya sona. And moreover, he is the son of Nanda Maharaj. So he is the supreme pious person. Punyavat Shiromani means the topmost pious man. Nanda Maharaj, you are anagha. So Nanda Maharaj comes from Trunadi Dhatu, Trunadi Samriddha, opulence. So means he has the opulence of piety. There are different types of opulences. The best opulence is the opulence of good karma. External opulence is temporary, but if you have good karma, that will go with you. Right? Goes with you after this body is left here. So therefore Nanda Maharaj has good piety and you have no sin. You are anagha. So there should be no worry about any untowardness, any problem coming to Sri Krishna. That is the implied meaning. Tavcha mahapunya yashasvitvenaiva yashodaya vatsa. And he is your son and you are called Yashoda. So Yashoda means who gives fame. Yasha. So you are Yashasvi, you are famous yourself. So why you are famous for? Because you are also very pious. Mahapunya yashasvitvenaiva Yashoda. And he is your Vatsa, Mahavatsalya Patri Bhuta Putra. So means the son who is object of great affection, Mahavatsalya. So the word Vatsalya comes from the word Vatsa, and Vatsalya means motherly affection, Vatsalya Bhav. So he has become the object of your Vatsalya because you are highly pious, and therefore there should be no anxiety. Loke hi mata pitror abhagyenaiva balkasya anishtam bhaved ato na krishnasya kimapi anishtam iti bhava. So they are saying that in this world it is seen that only the children of unfortunate parents have problems, because problem to children is problem to the parents. If they fall sick, they meet accident, something happens, then parents get into problem. They have to take care. So this is also their bad karma. So therefore they are saying that you don't have any bad karma like this. Therefore there is no possibility of anything wrong happening to Krishna. Krishnasya kimapi anishtam na bhavet. तद विलंबस्य कारणम वयम बालकानां मुखेभ्यः एव श्रुत्वा जानीमः ततः शृणुत्याह. So then why is he delayed? So he says that we have understood the cause of his delay by hearing from the boys. So these boys come, then the other gopis also come. These are elderly gopis talking to Yashoda. They also ask them, why you got delayed, what happened today, what did you do, how was Krishna. This is their talk. That's how they get the news. There is no other way. So then the children tell, no, we did like this, we were taking bath, we were talking, we were joking like this. So that's why they are describing it here, by hearing. So Manda iti Malayajasya Malaya Parvato Utpanna Chandana Vrikshasya Sparshena Saugandhyam Shaityam cha Grihitva Tayor Bhavena Drutam Chalitam Chalitum Asmartha Vayu. So the Vayu, the air, is moving at a slow speed. Why is it moving at a slow speed? Because it is Malayaja Sparsha. They have contacted Malaya, that mountain where chandan trees grow, and therefore they are carrying the fragrance from there. And they are cool, because sandalwood is cooling. And when you are cool, then you don't walk fast. Right? When your feet are cold, you run or you are slow. Right? They say like that he got cold in his feet. Right? What does that mean? That he stopped or whatever he was doing. So the air is cool, so it got cold in the feet because of the sandalwood. So that's why he says that the air is manda. Manda vayur upavati anukulam manaya malaya sparshena. Because malaya sparsha is the hetu, is the cause why the air is going slow. What made the air become so slow? He says this is because of the Malaya Sparsha. So he has to explain that. This is the tough job of the commentators. How to prove now the air will move slowly because of the Malaya Sparsha. He says because the air is like, if you get some fragrance, you are walking, you stop. You want to smell that. So that's why he's saying. So he is not able to move faster. Drutam chalito asamarthan, cannot move faster. Krishnam manayan, and moreover he wants to respect Krishna. So respecting means going slow, not running by. Anukulam yatha syat tatha bhavati. So not moving too fast, not too slow, so that it is pleasing to his body. That's what the air is doing. Vandina stavaka ye upadevagana. And then there are vandina. The stavak means those who do stuti, stav patha. So they are stavakas, they are called reciters who recite stutis, praises. Ye upadevagana gandharvade, they are like Gandharva, Kinnara, etc. Tepi swasva gunan darshanto vadyadibhi paribabru abhinvan. So they are also showing their art of singing and art of playing music. And that's why it is getting delayed. Because Krishna also likes music. He himself is a musician. And then they are coming and they are showing their expertise in playing different musical instruments and also singing Vadya Geet. So Vadya Geeta Balibhi, and in this way they are avrinan. Avrinan means they are surrounding him. Also it means they are surrounding Varne Dhatu. Ateva tattad anumodan hetuko vilambo jayateva. So now if somebody comes and plays, then you have to also appreciate. That is called anumodan. Especially the singers, they like very much the appreciation. Singers and poets. Have you ever heard poetry recitation of poetry? I don't know in the West, but in India they have sometimes what is called Kavi Sammelan. Means the poets are invited on the stage and they come and each one recites their poetry. And then everybody claps. And the most famous poetries are the poetries in Hasya Rasa. There are different poets in India. Some are Vir Ras poets. They are very ojasvi. You hear your blood starts pumping faster. They are very good at that. And then there are Hasya Ras, poets who will poetry make you laugh. So then the people clap and they very much want it. After saying it, they will even say that if you really like my poetry, please clap. Yes, they say it. They are not bashful about that. And now I'm going to say the third stanza, and I will expect big applause. So therefore, this is called anumodan. So Krishna also has to stop and appreciate their singing and poetry. That's why it gets delayed. So ateva tattad anumodan hetuko vilambo jayateva gunini gunagyo ramate iti nyayat. Why? Because gunini gunagyo ramate. Those who are artists, they enjoy the company of other artists. Those who are appreciator of good values, qualities in others, they like when they meet another people who have good qualities. Na chatra khedaha samuchita. So therefore it is not proper for you to feel sad. There's nothing wrong. He's getting delayed, he's happy, you should feel happy also. Tat putram te yadevam sammananti iti etat eva bhagyam iti bhava. Just feel fortunate that your son is being respected by them, honored by these Updevas. So that itself is a great thing and you should feel happy about that. That's the commentary. So next two slokas. Vatsalo vraj gavam yadagadhro vandyamanu charana pathivriddhaihi kritsna godhanam upohya dinante gita venuranu gedita kirtihi utsavam samrucha pidrishina munnayan kurrajaschurita srak ditseti sruhidashishesha devaki jathar bhurudu rajaha. So they are still continuing that Vatsalo Vrajagavam Yad Agadhro, that Krishna has great love for the cows of Vraja, and that's why he lifted Govardhan hill to protect them. Yad Agadhra. Agadhra means Agadhra. Agam dharti iti Agadhra, like Giridhara. So, Vandyamana Charana Pathivriddhai. And when he is coming back, when he is returning, then many elderly devas, they come and worship his feet. Krishna Godhanam Pohya Dinante Gita Venu Anuga Idita Kirti. So he collects all the cows at the end of the day, Upohya. And when he is coming, his praise are being sung by his friends, Anuga, Idita, Kirti, when he is playing on his flute. So Gita Venu means one who is playing on his flute. and he is Anuga Idita Kirti. So his fame, his activities are being sung. So he is playing flute and they are singing about him, and he is being also worshipped by Vriddha senior devas, because the previous sloka spoke about Upadeva. So here it will be the senior devas, they are coming in praise. And Utsavam Samruchapi Drishinam, he is a festival for the eyes, and even Samrucha, that even his effort or his endeavor is increasing his beauty. Means if he has worked hard and if he has sweat on his face, that also looks beautiful. Drishinam Unnayan Khura Raja Churita Shrak. And he has a garland which is beautified by the dust from the hoof of the cows. And Ditsya Eti Sruhidashisha Esha. And to give blessings to his friend, or willing to bless the friends, Ditsa means wishing to give. So he is coming, blessing or fulfilling the wish of the friends. So he is Devaki Jathara Bhu Uduraja. So he is like the moon who has appeared in the ocean-like womb of Devaki. So Devaki here of course refers to Yashoda, because they are talking to Yashoda. They are not going to say he's son of Devaki. So it shows that Devaki also refers to Yashoda. So in this they are describing again Krishna's beauty and how he is returning. So Sri Vishnuvat Chakravarti says, Nanu tarhi kautuka lolupo matputro vilambamana sandhya samaptam api naiveshyati tatascha aham marishyami eva iti tadiya tatra tadiya shigragamane hetum upanasya tam ashvashyanti ahuriti vatsaleti. So then Yashoda is saying that if he is busy playing like that, Kautuk Lolupa, my son, Kautuk also means just having fun. So then he is not going to come here even when the twilight is over. So if that happens, I will die, not able to see him. So then the gopis are giving reason why he is coming here. Tadiya Shigra Agamane Hetum. Shigra Agamane. They are actually giving reason why he is getting delayed, more reason, so that she remains pacified. Tam Ashvashyanti. They are pacifying her. Ahur Vatsaleti. And they speak these two verses. Vrajgavam Vraja Nibaddhanam Vrishanam Vatsala Tesham Swagraha Dukkham Anusmritya Gandharvadinam Api Avmatya Sighram Ayashri Eva Kirtha. So here they are talking about Vatsalo Vrajgavam. They are talking about Vrajgava. So Vrajgava here means the bulls which have not gone for grazing. Because earlier also it came to said that some bulls, they don't go for grazing because they have to stay back so that they can be used in the bullock carts, plowing, etc., carrying some material. And they also love Krishna, so they are also in anxiety. They also want to see Krishna, and Krishna loves them. So it is those cows, because go is used for bulls also. So it is they are the words which are referred here as Vrajgavam. So he says that Krishna knows that these bulls are suffering from separation from him. Tesham Swagraha Dukkha Manusmritya, remembering them. So now finally he is disregarding the singing of the Gandharvas and he moves quickly. So that's what they intend by saying Vatsalo Brajgavam Agadra. That don't worry, he is coming. It's not going to be that long. Tas bhava arsha nacha gocharakasya tasya gavam darshana sparshana gatra kanduyana घास प्रदानादि कौतुकात् स्वतो अति निकृष्ट गायकम गंधर्वादि गान कौतुकम चित्ताकर्षकम वाच्यम इति आहु. So he says that it is not that he gets more pleasure by hearing the song of these Gandharvas singing, etc., which are actually much lower in singing quality than he himself. Swato ati nikrishtam gayakam. He gets more pleasure, more fun by seeing the cows, touching them, scratching their body. Cows like that. If you go and scratch them, they feel very happy. And to give them grass to eat. So this singing of the Gandharvas is much inferior to that. So therefore he is a Gocharaka. So it is not that his heart is attracted by this. Yadi asmad agadhra yesham, therefore yat yasmad agadhra, that's why he is called Agadhra. Yesham gavarakshanaartham agam govardhanam api dhritvan. Therefore, to protect the cows, he uplifted even Govardhan hill. Atastesu mahan swabhavika eva sneha. So therefore there is a natural love between Krishna and the cows. Gandharvadishu tu gunopadhiko api pritilesho na tasya asti iti bhava. And in Gandharvas, etc., he does not have any love like that. Gunopadhika means not even because of some qualities they may have, like nice singing, etc. So there is a swabhavik sneha and there is a opadhik sneha. There is a natural love and there is love because of some cause, some condition. So you love somebody naturally and you love somebody because that person is doing some good to you. So you like that person. So for cows he has swabhavik sneha, natural love. And for Gandharvas there is no question of swabhavik love, natural love. But he does not even have opadhika, conditioned love. So therefore he says, don't worry, he is not going to be delayed. Nani yadi evam abhavishyat tada etavat kshana paryantam griham agamisya devedi. So now Yashoda is also a logical person. She also is not just stupid. She drinks cow's milk. So her brain is smart. So she is asking, if this is the case, then why he has not come? If you are saying that he is disregarding the Gandharvas, he loves cows, then he should be here now. These cows or bulls are also waiting to see him. So what is the reason? So therefore they have to give the reason now. It says, Vandyaman charana vriddhai, pathi vriddhai. So on the way when he is coming, then some people are coming and giving respect to him. So vriddhai brahma rudradi bhi pathi vandyamano charano yasya. So on the way his feet are being worshipped by great devas like Brahma, Rudra, Indra, etc. So Venu Gana Krishtahi Swaswa Bhavanad Agatya Nikatana Bhasi Sthitai Sarvameva Dinam Krishnam Drishtva Labdhanandai. So we already saw that they came to hear Anat Kandhar Chittai Kasmalam Yayu. Remember? Kasmalam Yayu Anat Kandhar Chitta. They were not able to figure out which raga is he playing. So when Krishna plays flute, they come down from their abodes here to listen. And then they stay there listening. Now when he is going, now they get the time to come and give their respect to him. So before that they were absorbed in the bliss of listening to his music. Samprati goshtha agaman samaye swaswa bhavana gamana unmukha nabhaso bhuvam avtirya brahma rudra indradibhi pratyekamev tvatputrasya anugraharthamaitum charno vandyate. So now when it is time for Krishna to come to Goshtha, to Vraja, back to the village, then these devas also want to return back to their respective lokas. But before that, they come down on earth from the sky, and each one of them want to get the blessings of Krishna, and therefore they are praying to his feet. Tvatputrasya anugraham arthaitum charno vandate. They want that they get Krishna's blessing. Tena atra kim kartavyam iti tesham anurodha eva vilambadhikya heturiti dhvani. So they are also asking some questions, what is to be done in this situation, what is to be done in that situation, etc. So these types of questions they pose, and that's why there is a delay. This is the implied meaning, because the whole thing was that why there is a delay in his arrival. Tvatputrasya charano brahmadayopi vandante iti svabhagyam kim na pashyasi kim iti khidyasi iti anudhvani. And then from that implied meaning there is another implied meaning, that the feet of your son are being worshipped even by devas like Brahma. So don't you see how great you are that you have a son like this? And then if you can understand this, you will not feel dejected. Why are you feeling dejected? You should understand you have such a great, wonderful son. Tarhi bho vrajbalikaha shighram attalika prishtham aruhya pashyate kiyat dure vats ayati iti. So when Yashoda heard this, then she called the young girls, that, oh girls, why don't you go on top of the roof and see how far is he, because you will be able to see him from there. He must be coming. Let me know where has he reached. So he's very eager to know how far he is. So Sighram Attalika Prishtham Aruhya Pashyata. See, Taya Sasru Gadgada Mukta Sarvordh Valbhi Sighram Aruhya Uchchairaho. So then these girls, when they heard her speaking like this, Sasru Gadgadam Mukta, and she had tears in her eyes. So then very quickly they went on the topmost part of the house, and then they spoke loudly, Kritsnam, Kritsaneti. Where is Kritsna? Kritsna Godhanu Pohya Dinante Gita Venuranu Gidit. So second line of the first sloka is spoken loudly by these girls, because they saw that Esha Krishna Sruhidam Sabandhunam Ashisho Manorathasya Ditsya Eti Tianve. So the Anvaya is that this Krishna, so now Esha means now he is not very far. Samiptar Varti Chaitado means very close. So Esha is used. Suhridam Sabandhunam Ashisho Manorathasya Dritsaya. So he wants to fulfill the desire of his bandhus, means who are here in Braja, not the cowherd people, but Ashisha Ditsaya, Sruhid Ashisha. So Sruhid here refers to the cowherd men, women who are in the village, who are not with him. So to fulfill their desire, he is coming. Eti iti anvaya. This is how it has to be understood. The anvaya. Upohiya eki kritya. So he is collecting the cows. Gita yukto venur yasya sa. And he has his flute, which is having a song in it. So from where the song is coming? He is playing it. But he is playing it so effortlessly, it appears as if the song is there in the flute. So it said Gita Venu. Means his flute has a song in it. So means he is playing without any effort. Sramena ya rukshobha tayapi. And even the effort which may have caused some sweat on his body, that is increasing his shobha, his beauty. Tayapi drishinam lokanetranam utsavam anandayan unnayan uchay prapayan. And by that he is giving the festival to the eyes of the people. Khura raja churita vyapta shraka yasyati. And moreover, he is having his garland, and garland is dusty garland. So garland is full of the dust, and from where the dust came? The dust coming from the hoof of the cows, Khura Raja. So what is the meaning? He says, Swasangini Sakhi Prati Apang Bhangya Shri Yashoda Adi Alakshitam Kimapi Uktam. Now this gopis are speaking to the other friends by side glance, so that Yashoda does not understand what they are saying. When they are saying that Khura Rajas Churita Shraka, that they are speaking to other gopis without Yashoda looking what they are doing, because there is a meaning behind it. So what is the meaning in this word? The simple meaning is that the garland is dusty, that's all. There's a lot of dust on it. So meaning is this: Atra sajyeva khura rajani raja nirdeshayad anyatra rajo nasti iti labhyate. So he says that here in this description it is described that only the garland has the dust, not anywhere else, not on his dress, etc., but just the garland. So what does that mean? So the meaning is this: Tacha sakhibhir muhur nij uttriyene rajso apsaritatvat srajitu rajastasya pravishya sthitatvat. So though his friends, they have dusted him by their upper cloth. So they took their cloth and they dusted Krishna's dress. So he is clean from dust. But they did not dust the garland. Why they did not dust the garland? What is the problem with that? Why leave dust there? So they did not dust it, because if they dust the garland, some of the leaves from the flowers will fall down. And they don't want to do that. Why? What is wrong if some flowers, they lose their leaves? Not that all the flowers are going to fall down, unless the rose flower. Rose flower will fall down anyway. Nothing will remain. Only the thread. But it is not like that. So then he says that Maninapi yam mala. So this garland is also Maninapi yam. What is Manina saying here? There is a gem garland. That is also there. So, but the reason now they give here that Yanna duri kriyate dasadhrit vastra samputastha navinapi anya yanna paridhiyate. So they are not dusting the garland, nor Krishna is removing this garland and putting a new garland which was brought by the servants. They already brought a new garland in a cloth bag. That please take this garland and remove that one. So he is not doing that. He wants that dusty garland to remain. So what is the reason? He says, Tasmadiyam mala yaya priyaya swahastena sangrathya sakhi dwara datta ta priyam eva swakantradhitamenam darshitum krishnasya yatana iti. So the reason for this is that this garland was given by one Sakhi and it was made by her own hand. Right? Now you see, it came in yesterday's class. Pani Shravya Mala. So here is the usage. So Swahastena Sangrathya Sakhi Dwara Datta. So she made the garland herself and then sent this garland to Krishna through another friend of hers. So now Krishna is having that garland, and when he comes back, he wants to show this garland to her that, look, I still have that garland. I have not removed it. Otherwise, she will think, where is my garland? So he did not want that they even touch this garland in case some of the petals from the flowers fall down. So he is keeping it intact with dust. So he wants to show that. So ta priyam eva swakant dhritam enam darshitum Krishna sayatam. So Krishna's intention, his effort is that he wants to show this to her beloved Gopi, that look how much I love you, I still have your garland. So that is the very interesting meaning given to Khura Rajas Churita Shrak. Interesting. So then, what is this Devaki doing here now? That is problematic word. Suddenly, Gopis are talking about Devaki here. So Devaki Shri Yashoda. So Devaki here means Shri Yashoda. Tasya Jatram Eva Kshir Samudra, and her womb is like the ocean of milk. Tasmin Bhavti Sa, and Krishna is born in that because moon comes out from the milk ocean. When the Chand, the moon was born. So Dvenamni Nanda Bharya Ya Yashoda Devaki iti cha. Because Yashoda has two names, one is Yashoda, other is Devaki. Iti Ganadesha Deepika Dhritadi Puran Vakya. So this is from the Puran Vakya found in Ganuddesh Deepika. Udurajas Chandra. The word Uduraja means Chandra. Jiva Goswami, I think, gave another interesting meaning to Devaki. This is, he gives this one also, but another one is also very interesting. He says Devaki, how Devaki means here, Yashoda, is that Vraj Rajatvat Deva eva Devaki. He says the word Deva is also used for the king. If you read Sanskrit plays, then the associates of the king, when they address him, they will say Dev. Arya, Dev, like that. So Nanda Maharaj is Vrajraj. He is the king of Vraja, king of the cowherd people. So he is Deva. And Deva eva Devaka. Swarthekan Pratyaya, like Bala eva Balaka, Deepa eva Deepaka. And Devaka's wife is Devaki. So therefore Devaki is Yashoda. That's another meaning. So I'll stop here if there is any question.
Babaji, I wanted to know if my thought process is correct. I wanted to clarify. We see that distress in Nyaya is defined as Bādana Lakshanam Dukkham, Bāda being obstacle. And here in the beginning you explained that in the olden days there is no washrooms and things like this, so they have to take bath in the river. Every other activity of Krishna, I can see it nourishing the rasa, but activities like this, I am not able to understand how it nourishes rasa. Otherwise, it can be taken as obstacle.
Which activity?
Like, for example, if there are instances where they are getting rid of mala mutra and
Getting rid of?
mala and mutra, because you just mentioned about usage of toilets in the beginning.
Yeah, so I don't understand the question.
No, so I am asking if they are getting rid of mala, mutra, such activities are there.
So then, if Krishna is Vibhava, right? He is Alamban Vibhava.
Yes.
So Vibhava have to look beautiful or dirty to nourish Rasa. Rasa will be nourished by the Vibhava when Vibhava looks beautiful.
But again, we could say that that is not being visible. So
What is not visible?
it is very difficult for me to understand how much, to what extent this Rāsa-līlā is getting carried forth. Because even his Malamutra is not material in nature. So
That's okay,
even with that he looks very beautiful. So to what extent this Rāsa-līlā principle
if he
is
looks
applied?
beautiful even with that, then he looks more beautiful without that. That's the conclusion, right? That's what you're saying. Right?
Yeah.
So therefore that is nourishing.
Well, what is it about the Gandharvas that he doesn't like?
It's not that he does not like, he says that the love he has for cows, because you have to understand what the sloka is. He says, Vatsala Vraj Gavam. Okay? So he loves cows. So they are saying that don't think that he's going to, because they said that these people are coming and praising him. So now Yashoda is going to think that he's going to get delayed then, because he will just start listening to their music and this. So in the next sloka they say Vatsala Vrajagavam, that is says no, he has very much love for the cows. Cows here refers to the male cows or bulls. So he also knows that they are waiting, therefore he is not going to bother about the love of these people. He has natural love for these cows and not for them. So he will leave them. If you have two persons and for one you have greater love, another one very little love, then you will leave the other one.
But is there something about their love that it's not, like that their above is...
They are not devotees
They're
like
not devotees, okay.
those people.
Okay.
It's different. Okay. All right.